On full screen now. Awesome. I really need to figure out how to get some transitions on this. And I don't know. I like the music in the background. It's quite calming actually now. Yeah, I really need to figure out how to do transitions on this. It'd be really nice. I've seen Doc use them in his, which I would love to put onto mine as well. But yeah. Anyway. Hello, fellow Crovers, it's me, GD here. So, yeah, I'm on camera for this one. This is just like a just chatting type of thing today. Just chilling, really calm and chill today. So, yeah, easy enough. What I've come onto video about is, so if people who follow us on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/GraveYourGames. They know that we normally get a video out every day of the week. And this week it's been kind of to this away. It's been a little bit odd. So we've missed a couple of days. We missed Tuesday, and we missed today as well for the videos to come out. And honestly, I'm gonna say it is my own fault for doing this. I think it's just that I've not had as much time this week as I normally do, thanks to work reasons. And I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. So we aren't changing anything on our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel, we are still aiming to bring out a video every day of the week. I think it's just that this week has had a bit of a hiccup, but hopefully next week we'll be back to our normal, usual schedule. Hopefully from tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be back to our normal schedule. Because, like I said, today's video is actually done. It's already uploaded. It's just that we haven't done the thumbnail for it yet. We haven't. So the thumbnail was done. No, the thumbnail's not done. Oh god, this is. I just point out it's like 9:30 at night at the moment, and I'm tired. Oh, I really am sleepy today. But yeah, so the video is done. The thumbnail is not done, but the thumbnail will be done. So today's video is going to be coming out tomorrow. And then tomorrow's usual scheduled video, which is our Halo Reach series, will be going out on Saturday this week, which is kind of good in a way because we have not really got a new. Because we're supposed to be starting a new series on the Friday and the Saturday anyway. It's kind of giving us a little bit of free space for it. But yeah, I mean, hi, how you doing, Mr. Robot? So. Yeah, I mean, so like I said, we are going to be back to normal next week. So our schedule is normal. We'll have Sea of Thieves coming out on the Monday. Tuesday we'll have our Final Fantasy VII remake. Wednesday we will be having, well, it's technically coming out tomorrow now, Surgeon Simulator 2. I'll be doing some more recording of that on Monday, I think it is. And on Thursday, of course, Halo, and then Friday, Saturday, new series from it. We don't know what it is yet. I'm going to have a look into that. And then, of course, on Sunday, we have got our There Is No Game, where there is technically a game, but there isn't. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah. So I just wanted to say this at the moment. So nothing has changed schedule-wise. It's just that, unfortunately, it's been a bit of a blip this week with our videos going out, which is, I feel like, I shouldn't feel it, but I feel a little bit disappointed myself, because we've been doing our YouTube channel now for, oh god, it's got to be at least 7 years. It's got to be coming up to 7 years, or it's just gone over 7 years, and I think we started from 5 years ago, bringing out a video every day. That includes things like New Year's and Christmas. And I think we missed maybe 1 or 2 videos, but that's all we've done. And I feel like more to the point that I've missed two videos in a week, which is kind of heartbreaking for me, because I feel a bit of pride of at least getting something out every day for you guys to enjoy. And yeah, I mean, I think, like I said, I think it's just like a bit of tiredness from life at the moment. Real life, not being depressing or anything like that. It's just sometimes it does get on top of you, and you do have those days. And unfortunately, I've had those over the past couple of days myself. But anyway, yeah, that's all I wanted to share. So back to normal next week, hopefully. Today's video will be coming. Well, Wednesday's video will be coming out tomorrow. Today's video will be coming out on Saturday, and then Sunday we'll be back to normal. And to a point that I will make sure that the videos are all done over the weekend. That's, I think, what has happened. I didn't get them ready over the weekend myself. But yeah, I mean, that's all I've got to say, really. As for future series-wise, so, of course, we're going to be having Halo Reach. We've got some more of that coming out. I just need to get in contact with Matt. We also are looking into our Nights of Horror. So we kind of skipped Nights of Horror last year, but we are looking into it. It's in the fine stages at the moment of doing something for this year. I know that me and Matt are planning to do the new what is it called, from the Dark Pictures anthology, Little Hope. That's it, Little Hope, which comes out on the 30th next month. So we are going to be doing that. That's going to be coming into our Nights of Horror. I'm going to talk to Doc and see if he wants to do something as well, which I'm definitely up for doing that. I really am. One of the things I really do love from doing all this is that we had 2 events in the year. We had our, of course, Night of Horrors, which comes out usually around about October time. It's nice because it's just seeing with our community, just gathering people and doing the one thing, and that is playing horror games. I love doing that. I'm scared of them, but I love them. And the other thing is, of course, our Descent into Insanity, which is usually our 24 hours, 12 games, all for special effect. And I am looking about doing that again next year. Since this is the second year we missed doing that as well. So now things have actually started to settle down a little bit in my real life. I want to try and get that back up and running again. Which I'm going to try and see if I can get a couple of people to help me with that. I'm trying to think what else we've got planned coming up. Well, hopefully so we have got orders in for the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. Hopefully they will be coming on release day. If they do, of course we'll do an unboxing, and we'll have a look at some of the games that are going to be available for there. Of course, next week as well, we've got our new release, our new releases, games to look out for in October. So that should be coming out on, what day is the 1st? That should be coming out a week today. Wow. Okay. That's actually kind of helpful, in a way. But yeah, so yeah, that's coming out a week today. A lot, just by looking from what happened, last month, looking at what's coming out next month. There seems like there's got quite a few good games coming out as well. So it's the last hurrah before the new consoles come out. So, and of course, you know, some of these games are going to be available as upgrades, or what is it, smart delivery on the Xbox. So they'll be coming out. Oh, that actually freaked me out then a little bit. I can actually hear the music in the background as well. Oh, yeah, it scared me. I don't know why. Yeah, so a lot of them are smart delivery and stuff like that. So I want to see how that works. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that is also coming out next week. So games to look out for. So that is pretty much all I wanted to talk about of things that are happening with Crave Your Game over the next, hopefully over the next couple of months. I think maybe up to near December time. Might even see if we could do something special for December and Christmas time as well. If I can gather people together for that. So what else are we going to talk about? I like to point out that now this is maybe a very British thing for me, but I'm actually seeing the results for the football at the same time. So, if people don't know, I'm a supporter of Liverpool FC. Which, yes, I am happy. It did bring a tear to my eye that we actually won the Premier League for the first time in 30 years. Oh, but yeah, they're playing a team called Lincoln at the moment, and I think they just thrashed them 7-2. They are League One, I think, so they're like 2 leagues below us. People don't know how the football league works here in the UK. But yeah, let's have a look at some of the stuff that is happening news-wise. I've not really had a look since I've been at work as well. There we go. We'll go onto my usual site. Right, that's interesting. You know what, let's see if we can bring that up. On here. This is going to see how my transition works on here. Elgato's off. EC capture. This may work or it may not. I don't know how things work on here. Sorry, this is me testing things as we are doing this. And me showing my technical skills are very, very limited. How is everybody, by the way? Hey! Hey! Look, I'm doing something that isn't gaming for once. Yay! How you doing? Just relaxing, very relaxed today. Now I've finished at bloody 9 o'clock. So, hi. Oh, this is going to be a weird video that goes onto my YouTube channel this week. This me. I'm thinking I should. Amazing, awesome. Actually, can I put chat up at the same time? I should be able to. Camera only. Let's see if this works. Yeah. Just honestly a little bit tired today. I think, like I said, the main reason I'm doing this at the moment just to discuss what's happening this week in video-wise. Yeah, I just very, very sleepy. I think I've got it. 1 second. This is when I still don't know some of the buttons on here. I should know this now because I've been doing this for how many years? I don't know if the chat's actually showing up in this. Should be. Let's see. Why is my chat not showing? That's actually made me kind of sad, actually. Or is it showing? I have plans. Let me do this. So this is me trying to figure out stuff as I go along. Add source. No, I don't want Steam. Let's try that. There we go. If I do that, and if I just move that to below the oh no, actually, add the image. No, I wanna grab that. There we go. Then if we transition over. There we go, we can see people on chat now. There we are. Everything's working now. It's nice. But can I change myself back, please? There we go. Yay! People can see people on here now. Hey, on chat thing now. But yeah, I was talking about some of the stuff that's in gaming news at the moment as well. Something we just have our calm time. So, happy days indeed. Oh, so it's showing in chat. It's just I love that. I think it's because it was underneath the actual image, wasn't it? Let me just hide that. I think that works better. I think that's better that way. People can see where you guys are talking from as well. But yeah. So that's a good question. What about you guys? Are you planning to get any of the new consoles over the next year yourselves? If so, which one are you guys actually thinking of? You've got the Xbox Series X and S, and then you've got, of course, the PlayStation 5, and of course the very elusive at the moment digital edition, which a lot of people have been saying that you cannot get hold of at all. So with me, I don't mind. I've got pre-orders for both now, so I am really looking forward to it. Really am. I've got to be honest. I've been looking forward to it since it was announced. You know, my only thing is I've not been able to have a go of it this year, which I think if it wasn't for certain events, of course, I think we would have been able to have a go of it at things like EGX and that lot. So my first go of either of the consoles will be. That's fair enough. No, that's definitely fair enough. I mean, yeah, I agree. They are both quite expensive. Well, they're both the same price for the top range. But yeah, PlayStation, I agree, just for its exclusives as well. So, like for example, the Spider-Man Miles Morales, that looks really good. I loved the first Spider-Man game myself. And of course, you've got Final Fantasy 16, which got announced during the event of when they announced the actual price and that lot, which looks really good. I do like the whole idea of it's a pretty much warring nations, but what you're warring with giant summons as your king piece, basically, in it. That's what I got from the trailer itself. But the one thing that, out of the two consoles myself, and this is just from what I've seen coming out, a lot of it is my own experience from, what's it called? From the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 itself. Xbox really does have, I would say at the moment, the better selection. Some of the games can, if some of the games can be released on PC or Xbox Games Pass, then I won't have to buy either. Best of both worlds. Yes. Yeah, I agree. And I think this is what a lot of people have been saying about the Xbox itself. Because of it being on, more than likely their exclusives are going to be on Games Pass. And I mean, yes, there's probably going to be some games which is only going to be available for you to play on the Series X. What, the Final Fantasy 16? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think if we can, we will get the trailer up. I think I can do something. I'm going to do some magic now. So we'll get the trailer up for Final Fantasy 16 while we are still talking on this. Window capture. Add another source. No, I want to add a new source instead. So I want. Where is it? There it is. Oh, that's just put my giant screen in front of it, didn't it? Yeah, I did. I really got to learn to. Let me just hide that a second. There we go. Let's transition back. Yes, Final Fantasy 16. Why are we doing that then? I'm just gonna. It's actually got it on there as well. Who is this? On here. Final. 16 trailer. There we go. That is it. Let me just do a couple of changes. So what I'm going to do is put it over where I am. As if it lets me do this, that is. I don't just down here. Shrink it down a bit. Either going to work or it's not going to work. Yeah, it'll sit there. If it works. As we've got an advert in the background. Right, let's just transition over anyway. So, yeah. This is the Final Fantasy 16 trailer that was showing us.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders, we follow them.
Sergeant, let's summon their icon.
Icon? That thing's a bloody mountain!
Our foe will not relinquish their mother crystal easily. This will be a bitter fight.
You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this. Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him.
What do you mean you refuse? Did you not pledge your sword to our cause?
What does it matter? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
So, I sent in the Dragoons. Imperial Vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
It's the Archduke's son.
Phoenix.
Stop this!
Second life on fire. But that's impossible. The
legacy of the crystals. Has shaped our history. For long enough. I'll kill you. If it's the last thing I do.
Who do you think you are?
I'm Stormfront.
I'm
Oh.
the new girl.
1 second. We'll just mute that aside.
What do we do now?
This is
So yeah, that is what Final Fantasy 16 looks like. So it does say at the very bottom, which did get cut off on the actual video box here as well. It is also going to be coming out on the PC. But I mean, still, it looks like a beautiful artwork as always. Yeah, this is the thing about Final Fantasy games, especially the newer ones that have been coming out. They have been so beautiful. Especially like 15 was beautiful as well. 7 Remake, which is, I would say it's been one of my favourite games this year so far. And it is nice, especially like that. It's designed for the next gen consoles. So more importantly, is exclusive, console exclusive to the PlayStation 5. Still no date was given for it. But knowing knowing Square Enix, about 2022 at this rate. That's the thing. I mean, when are we actually going to get the next part of Final Fantasy 7? Thinking of it. But anyway, I mean, that's something that I do actually really enjoy. That is definitely something that I'm going to be picking up when it does come out. Alright, I've just had a text from Dad saying, "Where's my McDonald's? His bag's downstairs." I forgot about that. It wasn't here. I got it earlier. Talk about other games that are going to be coming out for the PlayStation as well. There is another one that let me just get it ready. As I switch over in a second. Where is it? There we go. Nope, pause that a sec. It is one I'm also looking forward to. That is I can't wait. You'll have to stream when you play. I will. Well, more than likely I will. I think that is definitely a game. I want to, but I'm gonna see how it goes as well. I think with Final Fantasies themselves, they are very, very story driven, and they are sometimes very difficult to. They're very difficult to stream sometimes. I mean, I'm having fun with Final Fantasy 7 to the point that I think we've just got into Wall Market on the YouTube channel. Of course, it's a very long area for that part. A whole chapter. This whole thing is one chapter of this footage that I've taken from that one. But anyway, yeah, another game that I'm looking forward to as well. And I know, I'll just point out, I'm not the biggest fan of this series, but this game itself has really caught my interest. As we'll move over 1 sec.
Magic, both beautiful and powerful, binds together our long history. That common bond we share is the legacy of Hogwarts. Now
Now it is time to add your own story to these hallowed halls. And quite possibly shape the future of the wizarding world. Every corridor, every portrait, every stone in this castle tells the story of witches and wizards who came before. Here you will meet lifelong friends and grow into your own magical abilities in the classrooms of the world's most talented professors. And while your journey begins at Hogwarts, brewing potions, taming fantastic beasts, and mastering spells, there is a larger world beyond these walls. A world filled with dangers you can't yet imagine. An ancient knowledge long gone from this world. That strange and mysterious talent you possess may be the key to unlocking this dormant power. Your potential is limitless. But what form will it take? The journey ahead will reveal what you stand for. The choices you make now will define the legacy of Hogwarts.
Yeah, definitely. All that footage was cut. The child in me is screaming to play this. Harry Potter was a massive part of my childhood. I mean, Harry Potter, it wasn't as much a massive part of mine. 1 minute, let's just mute that a second. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Harry Potter, but I do like the whole idea of... I like the whole idea of the universe it does have in it. To the point that, and I think everyone who has been a fan of the series... Hey Dan, how you doing, mate? Here, I'm talking about games! Yeah, I think anyone who's actually seen the universe, who's been a fan of the universe itself, I'm a fan of the universe, not a fan of Harry Potter itself, but the whole idea of the magical side of things, it's something that does take my interest. It always has. And I mean, it's not just that. I want to see if it is possible. This is just my mindset in gaming in general. Can I be evil in that game? If I can, if you've got some kind of morality system in there, I think I've fallen in love with that game straight away. I like the whole idea that you can be evil if that is possible, but they haven't really given us that much information about it, which I'm not surprised. It's one of those games where they've, like most of the games that they've shown on there, this game is going to be coming out. We just don't know when it's going to be coming out. Which, I mean, that's fair enough. That is absolutely fair enough. Yeah, my inner Slytherin. It's green. What do you expect? It's green. I get to talk to snakes. I don't like snakes, but I get to talk to them. I want to know what it's like. You're basically a newt without legs. How does it feel? But, I mean... Oh, God. I can already be evil. You can already see me doing that. It's like, I'll be evil, but in a kind way. It's like, I actually do good. I'm like an anti-hero. I'll do good, but I'll be broody about it. And then if something evil, I will have the evil laugh. Oh, God, that makes me not want to play it. I thought you'd be a Hufflepuff. A Hufflepuff? No. Actually, I did the that Harry Potter test a while back, and it did actually put me in Gryffindor. Which, I mean, I don't mind it. It's just I don't want to be the good guys. Being the good guy is. I always like the saying that the villains are all. I like the whole idea that the villains are always remembered. A good villain is always remembered. A good guy usually isn't. You're becoming a Hagrid of snakes. I can't. I really can't see me doing that. I don't. Snakes. I'm terrified of. Actually, one of my fears is snakes. Don't like snakes. Actually, it's even thinking about them's actually causing me a bit. Let's have a look. So, what else is there? A lot of people already know about Ratchet and Clank. Of course, we already spoke about what's it called? The Spider-Man, new Spider-Man game coming out. Up here that I've got some stuff on here about Mean Gryffindor. I'll be a Mean Gryffindor. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Oh, I'll be basically, yeah, here you go. It's red. No, screw that. I'm dying that thing straight away, mate. I would rather be red and green and actually make it work. I'm up for that. I'm really up for doing something stupid like that. Right. Was there a direct? No, that was the 17th. That was last week. Talking about Monster Hunter Direct. Right, what else is there that I want to show? Oh, yeah. So this isn't coming out. Well, I don't know if this is going to be coming out on consoles, on the new consoles themselves. But there is a series of games that I don't think they've actually got. They've got previews. I don't think they've actually got everything together on here, have they? Doesn't look like it at all. That's annoying. Got people playing the game, and I don't, no offense, I don't really want to show them playing the game. Take from oh, they've got a, that's from there. Have we got the trailer? Oh, I think we have actually. Oh, we do. Awesome. This is the trailer? Okay. So this is a series of games that I really do love, and I think sometimes I don't think I used the last one as much as I wanted to, but this one has got a couple of games that I'm definitely looking forward to itself. So let us just switch over and yeah, begin the video.
The war had raged for as long as any could remember. Death became our closest friend. Who will end the cycle? This fall? Like autumn? What are you, f***ing nuts? You know what? Let's just do the other idea. Yeah, that's more like it.
So honestly, I thought that was going to be the trailer for all of them. It's no, it was just the one game. So yeah, it's so one of the series that I really love playing is called the Jackbox Party Pack series, and of course the 7th game is going to be coming out this year. I think they announced a date for it, and I think it is next month, off the top of my head. Seriously, there is no. I thought they would have a trailer for all of them by now, which I don't think they do anyway. Pretty much sad. Got 5's got a trailer. No, it seems it doesn't. Let me just. I think they'll have a tweet about it or something. I just typed in tweet when it's Twitter. There we go. They've probably got something on here. And these guys. Box. Let's have a look. What have you got? Oh, yeah, so... Just put the book up on the screen. That one. That's the one I wanted. That window capture. Yeah. So yeah, it's Jackbox Party Pack 7. It's going to be coming out Thursday, October the 15th on all major platforms. So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be coming out on the new consoles as well. Which I'm going to be keeping an eye on. I doubt more than yeah. So it doesn't say anything about when it's actually going to be pre-ordered. Sorry, it does say you can pre-order it now on PC. But yeah, October the 15th, it's going to be coming out. You've got Whiplash 3, pretty much like the old one. You basically get a quote, you basically put something added onto it. Love that one. Devil and the Details is interesting, where you've got to do tasks on your phone, and you've got to try and get to a certain level of it. It's like a teamwork, but not teamwork. Champed Up, that is probably my favourite what I've seen so far on this. You basically draw a character who would probably win a certain competition. Your opponent builds an underdog, and then you vote which one would actually win out of it. Nice. Blabber Round, that is you're trying to basically tell people what a word is without actually saying anything about the word itself. So say like Moby Dick, you would say it's got a giant fish in it. Yeah, let's say that. A bit like you know what I mean with this. And talking points is, you know, like TED Talks or presentations. Think that, but somebody else is controlling your slides. Yes. But yeah, that's a game I'm definitely looking forward to next month. Again, it's one of those, but it's one of those where you need to gather a couple of people to play it. Hopefully we will when it comes out on October. Well, we'll probably do that on the Friday the 16th. I already know what stream I'm doing on that day. But yeah, I mean that is something, again, another game that I'm looking forward to. I mean, is there anything that you guys are looking forward to that's going to be coming out, either on old consoles or new consoles in the or on the new consoles coming out? That we haven't spoken about. Why are we doing that? The back of the Xbox Series retail box probably features Master Chief, so fans replace him with Craig. Yay! Okay, this here is got to be one of my favorite stories that I've seen on what's it called? VG 24/7 at the moment. So on the back of the Series X, it's got a prominent feature is of Master Chief. Well, from the actual trailer, if people hadn't seen it, there was this guy here. Craig the Brute. So he basically, can I make him bigger? Oh, I can. Awesome. There we go. There's Craig. So this guy pretty much symbolized the first Xbox video event that happened during the whole everything virtual side of things, and he has pretty much been a meme this whole year surrounding the Xbox. And I mean, yeah, that would sell me more. I think that would sell more Xboxes. Just saying. Just Craig. I think I love Craig. In light of Microsoft. Oh, and also this might be a good idea. What's this? Doom Guy. They just bought ZeniMax, who own, of course, Bethesda. Have Doom Guy. Doom Guy could be their new mascot. That might be a good idea. Have him as the new mascot. But yeah, I mean, or I don't know. Oh yeah, have Bethesda's Todd Howard on there. That might be a fun little image to have there. Oh, okay. And of course, you can't beat the classic Bulgor from Killer Instinct. I remember that was one of the first games that you could get on the Xbox One. I think it was a free game as well, a free to start game that they had on there, and I think I've still got it downloaded. Actually, I might actually have a look at that and see if it is still downloaded as well. But yeah, that's very, very weird. But yeah, how long have we been doing the stream at the moment? This was only planned to be, what's it called, a quick, hi guys, this is what's happening. Well, I'm having fun here. I'm having fun just talking about gaming. Talking about that, looking through the news, this was announced. So they did tease this, not this bit here. They did tease this a little bit on yesterday. So Doom Eternal is going to be coming to the Xbox Games Pass next month. So of course, again, like I said, if people don't know, Microsoft now owns Bethesda. Of course, there are people who bring us the Elder Scrolls. They brought us, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Of course, Doom and Doom Eternal. There's another big series that they do, and I can't really think about it, and it's really bugging me now. Oh, shoot. What else do they do? Is it Fallout? Yeah, that's it. Fallout. Oh, yeah, they do Fallout. Sorry. Oh, man, I don't know why my mind went blank on that for some reason. But yeah, so, yeah. Microsoft own them. So might start seeing things like what's it called? Things from Bethesda probably being exclusive to the Xbox. Now they have already said that some of the games that are already available, like for example Fallout 76 and Skyrim, not Skyrim, Elder Scrolls Online and stuff like that. It's still update it on other systems, PlayStation. But I won't be surprised now that it's going to be one of their Xbox studios. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing things coming out just for the Xbox One X, Series X, which again would probably make the Games Pass something to look forward to as well. Especially with this, I think this is good enough. You got Doom Eternal coming out on there. It will also I've just read this here. So it will arrive on Games Pass PC later in 2020. It's going to be coming out on the console Games Pass on October the 1st. In it, the legions of hell will raise heavens, threaten, expand across dimensions. Yeah, Ancient God Part 1 is the first major story expansion for Doom Eternal, and it will be made available as a standalone download. It is included in the Doom Eternal Year 1 Pass, which will, with access to both DLCs, will run you about 25 quid. Part 1 will be purchased by itself for 15 quid or regional equivalent. So I think it's just the set game that's going to be available. Or players of the game have more to look forward to as... Yeah, so by the looks of things, it is just the set game that's going to be available on Games Pass, but of course you can buy the DLC, and the Ancient Gods is going to be a standalone as well. I don't want to show the trailer of that, I just realised it's a Doom trailer. There's gruesome sometimes, and then there's gruesome. But, yeah. I mean, oh, I've really got to learn to switch things properly. Been bad here. There we go. There we go. Back to normal. But yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much most of the stories. I might actually do this a bit more often. I've actually enjoyed doing this, just sitting down and actually talking about games itself. I miss that. I really do. I miss it from the podcast days. And I might do this. Just have a sit down, probably an hour, just talking to you guys about the news that is happening that's happened over the week. A little catch up of what's happening on our end as well. But yeah, I mean, this is something that is quite relaxing. Oh, I like it. I like that people. I've had loads of likes at the moment on Twitter. Just because I'm just talking about this week's video schedule. It's weird, and I like it. It's actually quite calm, and just, it's nice. It really is. I don't think there is anything else that we've got. Yeah, it's weird. I think because people are starting to slow down, games are actually coming out, and of course people are getting ready for the new consoles. It's kind of yeah, just a bit of a relaxing time for anybody. Yeah, there's one more thing that I forgot to mention, and I think this is... There's a music video. Okay, screw that. Oh yeah, there's two things actually. I think we're going to talk about this one first. And this is going back onto the Xbox itself. So I've got an external hard drive already on my... Is that actually how big this thing is? Sorry. I've got an external hard drive that is already on my Xbox One. I've had it for years. It's about 2 terabytes. I think it cost me about 50 quid or something like that. Not really expensive, and it's done me well. I've not actually looked back. I think I've had to delete games very rarely at the moment. We play through a lot of games. But yeah, so this here caught my interest. So the Xbox Series X expansion card costs $219.99 in dollars and cents. So USB external drives are still compatible, but not for next-gen games. Oh, that's very interesting. So this is so tiny as well. That's 1 terabyte. That is not 1 terabyte. Oh god, technology is small. But yeah, so the officially licensed 1 terabyte storage expansion card for Xbox Series X and S will cost about $220. Microsoft announced today. It's available for pre-order now. So the store is listing confirmed information revealed in product listing at Best Buy and went live earlier today. So Seagate makes the solid state drive, so it is an SSD drive, which Microsoft announced but gave no price in March. It pitched as the only available expansion card that replicates the Xbox Velocity architecture, which is what delivers faster load times, richer environments, and more immersive gameplay on the next generation Xbox consoles. So, I mean, does any Xbox games? Do they both? Seagate's expansion card. What is a Seagate's expansion card? How much is a Seagate's one? It doesn't actually say, does it? I'm trying to read through this at the same time to give me an... drives are far... Yeah, so the main thing is the original hard drives, USB external hard drives, are far slower than these SSD ones, which use the new standard. Series X games can be backed up to a USB external drive, but can't be played from one. Well, that's... You can pull it onto the drive, onto old external drives, but you can't play the games from them. Oh, they got an update here as well. Microsoft published with Xbox Director. Yeah, I think they're pretty much saying the same thing. It's still 220 quid for, yeah, it's 1 terabyte, but you're technically paying half the price, nearly half the price of the console, just on this tiny little thing. Is that just, they actually have a slot there just for the storage expansion by the looks of things on the console. Okay. That is weird. That is really weird. Well, I don't know. They'll make something that. So the console is already 1 terabyte big, especially if you've got the X. I feel that it's going to last us, hopefully, a while. Especially when this is only 1 terabyte, you're doubling the size of it. I feel like by the time we actually get to a point where we might have to look into getting more data, more space, they'll probably have stuff that is cheaper that we can use, which I'm hoping they do. Like I said, 220 quid just for memory is. Remember when memory cards cost what? About 10 quid? 220 now, people. That is your memory card now. A memory and game card. Which is, especially when, like I said, they're more focused on the Games Pass. It's going to happen. Which is, that is upsetting. That is really upsetting. But yeah, anyway, the other story I wanted to show off was this. So Amazon are actually going to be jumping into the cloud gaming space by the looks of things. I think this is something that we were expecting from them. And let me see if there's actually anything on here. Amazon Luna, isn't it? There's probably a let's just have a look. Is this the actual trailer? Yes, this is a trailer. Right, let's mute me and we'll have a look at the trailer.
RuneScape, coming to Steam this October. Wishlist now. RuneScape is a massive
xCloud, Stadia, and now we've got Luna. We knew it was coming, and now it is here. Luna is the new game streaming service from...
I thought that was a trailer. It said trailer, didn't it? Did I click the wrong one? Try that again. So let's mute me. Well, that gave off some kind of vibes. Let me just I want to put the music back on the background. I miss my music. There we go. I've got my music back in the background at least. Ah, some chill. But yeah, so that really gave off some Stadia vibes. Really did. I don't want to judge them straight away. This is what I keep on thinking at the moment, and this is what I'm thinking with cloud gaming, full stop. I don't think we've got the technology still at the moment for it. I think Stadia did try, and I think it's just people are not ready to jump on board with that. I mean, it depends on what prices they are going to be given for it as well. I don't know if they actually gave a price. Did they? So that you can. It's good because you'll be able. Yeah. So by the looks of things, it will be playable as long as you've got the usual bits and pieces, you like Fire Sticks and stuff like that. Yeah, playable for Fire TV, Mac and Windows PC, and on Android and iOS mobile devices. They specify that iOS platforms will access Luna through web apps, seemingly the company's solution to Apple's mess. But Amazon will offer subscriptions to game channels through Luna, one of which is called Luna Plus, that will feature games such as Resident Evil 7. Okay, that's a clever idea. Amazon said, yeah, more titles will be added over time, Amazon said in new releases. So Luna Plus will cost around $6 a month during Amazon's early access period, and the company promised that the subscribers can play on 2 devices simultaneously, 4K resolution, 60 frames per second refresh rate for select titles. So how much is a controller? Oh, here we are. The games can be played through Luna using keyboard and mouse, Bluetooth game controller, and Amazon's own Luna controller. So Luna will also support the Xbox One, and of course, oh, one second, can we turn this down a little bit more? There we go. There we go. So yeah, reading on this at the moment. So you can use the Xbox One controller, and you can also use the DualShock 4 controllers. And so technically, you could play it with all you need is a subscription by the looks of things. So yeah, this is the thing, and I think this is what they've said at the bottom here. So the testing showed a reduction in round-trip latency when playing Luna controller with Cloud Direct versus Luna controller via Bluetooth. With reductions of between 17 to 30 milliseconds, which is very important when you actually are playing games sometimes. Well, not sometimes, all the time. So it does say here, like, Amazon's take on cloud gaming sounds similar, if not nearly identical to Google's take with Stadia, with the major exception of Luna's game channels, which will let users subscribe instead of purchasing individual games or paying for a pro tier of streaming quality. That's the thing, and I think this is where I feel like this is where probably this Luna thing might actually do better than Stadia. Is the fact that Stadia you pretty much were buying the game, and you weren't owning the game. It was in the cloud, stuff like that. I don't think that works that way. I think the only way stuff like that works is like how PlayStation Now does it, and technically how Xbox does it with their xCloud stuff. You don't own the game. You are subscribed to it. And I think, again, I feel like everyone has said, I feel that is the future of gaming in a nutshell. But the only way it would work is doing it as a subscription. I think a lot of people don't really care as much as owning the game itself, as long as they get to play the game. and as long as they're warned ahead of time that the game is no longer going to be available, and give them a chance to purchase the game at a discounted price, like Xbox Games Pass does. And I feel like this Luna thing has caught my interest a little bit. And I mean, if you're paying, if all you need is the subscription, which is what, $6 a month, while they're doing in this what's it called, in the early access period, I might have a look at it, just to see what it's like. And when it does come out, I might do a little bit of a review of my opinion on Amazon's Luna, if it does work that way, that is. But yeah, I think that is pretty much it for today. Let's go back onto the full camera as my camera switches. 1 second. I want to just change something on here. Can I flip this? There we go. It makes me feel a little bit better when I'm looking this direction. There we go. So yeah, guys, thank you for joining me for this chat thing that I wasn't expecting it to be this long. But if you do enjoy stuff like this, please let me know. I do. I love doing this myself as well. I like talking about what is happening in the gaming world. I miss talking about stuff like this, and I don't really get as much opportunity at the moment as I normally do. So yeah, please let me know if you do like this. And of course, we are back tomorrow streaming wise. I don't know what I'm playing at the moment. But I will get, more than likely, I don't know. We'll see. Because there is a couple of games that I do want to play. I want to see what other people are doing at the moment. If we can join them, because I want to do some more group gaming again. I feel like a lot of the streaming stuff, especially since we've been in schedule, has been just me playing, and I miss playing with my friends. I really do. But again, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe to us here. Join us on youtube.com/CraveYourGames. And of course, when we do stream, join us on twitch.tv/CraveYourGame. And of course, until next time, thank you everybody for joining me. And good night, everybody. See you later. I don't know if that's actually... I think that might be a better one.